Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Deeder. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo. Ayo, ayo.
Damn, did I put mute on? Anyways, like I was saying, I'm gonna play the Spider-Land game today. I was gonna stream earlier, but I had a lot of things to do, but this game came out, Spider-Land. It came out recently. It's a short game, so wanna try it out. Yeah, a lot of new games come out like in a week, but I want to try this game out. Maybe play Forza 5 after. I've been playing that offline. I haven't played it for like a year or two, and I had like a bunch of gifted cars. I had like 30 gifted cars, probably 20, 30 gifted cars. And so I had like they have wheel spins in there. So if you get wheel spins, you'll get like a car. You'll get like a lot of points, so you could upgrade your car and buy other cars. And I got like a lot. I got like almost 400,000 points, and I swooped up new cars that I got. So I've been loving that car game, Forza 5. Hopefully maybe I'll play it a little bit today. But yeah, let's see. Let's check this game out. See, play game. Hopefully it's optimized and it doesn't lag my computer. Spider-Land. Let me see. Let me change the mode. Let me change it different. Should be better like that. All right. Let's see. Let me put my headphones on. Let's get right into this. Let me see. They don't even have the game category for this game. It's too new. So I'm in just chatting. Let me see games. Let me see. Let's do games and demos. Because I remember before I got raided by people playing that section, I discovered in that. Alright. Let's go. Let me see. Settings. Let's see what's good. Boom. Mouse sensitivity. I don't even know the controls for this game. Let's see. Dang. Let's get into it. Let's see. Dang, I just start off looking in the corner. how it starts off. You just end up in a random spot looking in the corner. Alright. So this game is you're in a survival. Your survival, say like in a bunker. How do you say it? Like in an emergency, like something happened. Kind of like Fallout. You gotta survive and you don't know what's out there. So you're just in your bunker, something happened. Been in your bunker for a while, eating canned foods, have gas, little stove, stocked on water, first aid, weapons, ammo, got electricity, got what's that, air? Or you piss in there or what? That's what I'm thinking. Right there, that's where you fucking poop right there, I guess. The restroom, survival, little mop, I mean broom. Got some for coffee, tea, microwavables, knives, got tools, survival tools, extra clothes, whatever. You got the extra storage and got some darts, play some games, little thing, hang up your laundry. Let's see. To do, sleep, getting expired. Is my guy all too tall or something? Me? I have to get over there, huh? Connect it. Barely. Better than not at all. Sure. Is everything okay? Ever been better? Can't say the same. I got bed bugs. Sucks to suck. It doesn't suck to suck. I've considered heading up to finding a new mattress, but what? Don't risk it. Yeah, wasn't planning on it. Good. Glad to have your approval. Where would I be without it? Dead. Fuck you. You seem out of sorts. Seems... What the hell does that mean? I'm on the edge, or anxious, or both. I don't know. I'm just saying, try to start a conversation. I'm tired. Alright. If you're not going to say what's up, I'll just piss off. I'll just piss off to bed. Good night. Spill the beans then. Alright, boom. Fine. You must know I've heard some voices through the vent hours ago. That's got me all fucked up. Which were they headed? I'm sure they're long gone now. What kind of voices? They might have been friendly. No reason to assume the worst. Kind of voices. Manly voices. Different were in a hurry. They hung over. It's been silent since then, huh? Haven't probably gone then. Or they're waiting for me to poke a head out. Can put a bullet through it. Thanks for reassurance. No problem, Queen. So, you're being irritable. Yes. Have you been out lately? No, I haven't even 5 minutes ago. How is it looking up there? See, Blake as ever. Smells like smoke. No one was around. At least didn't have scurry about like a rat. How is that even possible? You're in the middle of a suburbia, yet never run into trouble. Meanwhile, me, out on the farm, bumfuck nowhere, seemingly surrounded by nutters who want to eat me or rape me or both. I thought we were the nutters. Maybe you are, but I'm just a helpless little lady. Shame I don't have a gun. The Americans had that part figured out. Well, guess what? I found a while I was outside. A gun. Fuck off, you did? A double barrel shotgun. Details? I paid a visit to a neighbor. He wasn't using it anymore. So I thought, why the hell not? If I don't take it, someone else will. Rosa. Any shells with it? Just one. Old mate used the other shell on himself. Couldn't be bothered with the whole survival thing anymore. That's grim. Was it recent? I'm no coroner. This blood was dry, so maybe not. I didn't. What did he look like? Was his head still there? You're boring. I want entertainment. Damn it. Entertain me or else. What's the difference? It doesn't make it not like it really, you know. Right, I could be a murderer. I could have been a cannibal. You wouldn't know. Yes, cannibalism. That's what I want to hear about. I was joking. What kind of... What? Don't kill yourself. You've always been into my meat. I bet it tastes good. I don't like this. But see what he says. I'll bet otherwise. I'll probably taste like cigarettes. Gross. I can't get down with that. I would do that. I could get down with that. Really? Really? What part of me would you eat first? Your thighs, your neck. Are we really doing this? Boom. Oh, you're a thigh guy. I love that. It's where the good meat is, yeah. How would you know that? That's a bunch of meat. I don't. I'm playing as character. No, I was in character when I asked that. Fuck. Shit, sorry, it's hard to read tone over text. I thought you were... Oh shit, sorry, it's hard to read over tone over text. I thought you were serious. That's okay, you tried at the very least. Can we start over? I'll get it right this time. The mood is kinda gone. Tomorrow then. Deal. Can't wait. I bet. So, anything else you want to talk about before we go separate ways? What are your plans for the afternoon? Sleep and then going back out tonight? What? Why? I'm filling up on water. Nighttime is the time to do it. But weren't you just out there? Why twice in one day? What, you think it'll die? You think it will die? Can't spend all my time in this shoebox. I've got my shotgun, nothing else will spend all my time in this shoebox. Alright, I think living is cool, but you do you. Ping me when you get back. Done. Good night and good luck. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't eat anyone either. That'll be bad. Boom. First connection. Someone. Alright. What now? Bed's right there. Sleep. Sleep. Boom. Right there. Red light, green light, red light in the night sky. Red light, green light. You trying to ride? Oh no, red light, it's time to shine. I'll show you how the town, how the bay ride. Hit the intersection before the light turns green. Alright. Take the backpack and gun and leave. Take the backpack and gun and leave. What's the backpack? Oh, here. Backpack and gun. Leave. Yeah. Alright, civilian radio tower. I think I'm gonna make it go there first, huh? Radio tower. Tape track tower. One of great difficulty. You weren't prepared to risk a beaten path. Instead, using a countless animal tracks snaking between the densely packed gums, all black and charred. These tracks are years old by now, made before the fires. Alright, I'm at the radio tower. Eventually the bush spits you out into a water walking track which leads you all the way up to the tower. Surrounding it are the remains of a chain link fence and utility building, formerly brick, and now but a concrete base. In the center is the radio tower itself, shooting 100 meters into the night sky. Alright, let me get some water. Grab some water real quick. I need to hydrate. It's the thuggish rockin' bone. It's the thuggish rockin' bone. If I squint hard enough, it almost looks like the Eiffel Tower. Wonder if that's still standing. Probably not. You shimmy through a hole in the perimeter fence and head toward a ladder hanging down from the side of the tower. The bottom rung is suspended 2 meters off the ground, meaning you'll have to pull yourself up on the fence and head toward the ladder going down on the side of the tower. Fuck that. You slip your bag and shotgun over your shoulders, then shove them under a tin sheet laying beside the pile of the bricks. Much better. With the extra weight gone, you'll jump and grab a rung, then have both feet up and use them for leverage the rest of the slender body skyward. It's surprisingly easy. All things considered, hiking every day does wonders for the hamstrings. The journey to the top floor is one of the little intrigue. The only sound to be heard are the creaks in the tower as sways in the wind. This might be more fun if I were afraid of heights. Everything is more fun when you're afraid. Eventually, you'll reach the top. All that there is a long neglected platform, as well as a torn bedsheet flying from one of the tower supports. Smeared across it is hesitantly painted message reading, "Please don't." Shame the ICBMs couldn't read. Despite the gross naivety, something about the white sheets waving tirelessly in the wind moves you. It's dumb, but it's also human. I wonder if they stopped to enjoy the view while we are up here. Probably not. You're not like them. You come here exclusively for the view, and what a view it is. You can see what feels like the entire state of Victoria. The full moon even came out from behind a cloud right on cue, because it's all about me. look west. To the west is the great spawn of Morbrun. What remains of it? What remains of it, nobody can say. Scattered throughout the seas of abodes are lights. Pockets of life, they sputter out an approach to the CBD. You can't say for certain why that is, or you plan on heading that way to find out. It's Ground Zero, a giant character. I know it is. Even the clear day, you can't see the skyscrapers anymore. They're gone, blown away to smithereens. Most plausibly explanation. I wish there had been here to see it with my own eyes. A great flash, silence, and then you die. In the blaze of glory, but it's too late now. I missed my chance. See in the east. To the east is the Sullivan Reservoir. Your next stop is a little night hike. Not too much is worth to see past that. Rolling hills, burnt fields, and occasionally light, probably from a campfire. Even further beyond the farms is the Yari ranges. It still looks green from a distance, but you know that isn't true. Those trees are dead as all the others. I wonder what happens out that way. Julie lives on the other side. I haven't even asked her what it is like. Maybe tomorrow. You hesitate, I guess, and say it is probably exactly the same as here. Gray and shit. Looking back to Sullivan Reservoir, you'll see the water is halfway up the dam. Well, more than enough. You go around. You're too far away to ascertain any other details. Right out of in the open, someone cold and stupid, easy pickings. Your gaze wanders toward nothing in particular. This world is too vast to imagine. Your vantage point just makes it all more clear. Each inhabitant is small, insignificant, and worthless. Alright, I can hear the music. I'll just check and see if I can hear the music. It's filled with dread, and so much dread. To the south. You turn the fence to the southeastern suburbs. Mount Dandenong extends further out in that direction, obscuring Belgrave and its surroundings. Belgrave, ain't that in Elden Ring? Peeking out from behind the mountains is the eastern interchange and the concrete monstrosity, now reduced to nothing but fillers. Good, the world is better off without it. I spy a cluster of white lights near the base of one pillar. White electric lights. Maybe there's a settlement down there. Be a good place for it. You make a mental note. Potential visit for future excursions. Even further south of the Port Phillip Bay, the moon reflects the surface directly into the retinas. Forgotten ships float in the harbor, waiting and waiting. I should swim out there and jumpstart one. See if one pilot it all the way to Tessie. It never hurts to dream. Alright, let's check the north. Let me see. Got my throat. You spin around, look inland. There's not much out there. The suburbs peter out and dissolve into the grass and low-lying hills, marking the boundaries of suburb crawls is Lilydale. You can just barely make it out the train station. Updorn with monolith of questions taste. I always like the monolith. Beats Borina station every day of the week. Same. Never got around to redeveloping Boronia. The atom bomb really threw a spanner in the works. They tend to do that. Look within. So an atom bomb happened, and that's why everybody's in bunkers. Alright, look within. You close your eyes and listen to the wind. Whoosh, whoosh. It sounds alive. It feels alive because it is. The colossal gust, always moving, always morphing. The most complex system is this planet, forever unpredictable, and if that isn't alive, nothing is. Such eloquence, you allow yourself a subtle grin. All you need is me and my thoughts. The rest is just a slideshow. The wind dies down. You take a seat on the perforated platform. Your legs dangle off the edge. Towards the charred hellscape below. Then the doubts creep in. Maybe I need one more person, not a friend, but a companion, someone who'd make me warm. Julie? She's far away, faceless, just text on the screen. She could be gone tomorrow and wouldn't feel a thing. Then who? Golly, God only knows. They're probably a pile of ashes right now, or a corpse in a bathtub, or hanging from a tree. The pickings have gotten very, very slim. Sinking, filling materials deep inside. You don't like these thoughts. They take you places only the weak go. You must yearn. Now out in the open, not anyone, anywhere. On your feet, soldier. That's it, I read all of them. You've seen enough. Shovel back to the ladder and clamber down into the ground. That was therapeutic. No time to linger. Next stop, Sullivan Reservoir. After an hour of sulking through the sing bushes, step into the clearing 200 meters ahead is the wall of Sylvan Reservoir. It's nothing impressive, just a big pile of rocks. Very useful pile of rocks, I suppose. To the right of the wall, dirt track leading up into the water. Doesn't seem like there's anyone around, although it would be very hard to hide from view. Darkness and bush are a deadly combination. Survey the scene. Survey this scene. The base of the wall is the site of the former playground. Someone stripped it for all it's worth. Not even the swing set was itself. All that's left are concrete supports and some rotten sleepers marking the perimeter, and the whole thing that makes a tiny bit sad. Besides it, the car park with the similarly direct cars littering the parking spaces. Nothing seems to have changed from the last time we were here. The car on the far right looks almost recoverable. Maybe worth a look one of these days. No, not worth the time. Where would I drive it? Even drive it? Off a cliff? Head up to the water. You slink back into the tree line and head off toward the track. You doubt there's anyone around, but most people with the lick of sense know better, and the loiter to the open air. It's hard working, pushing through the brush. Fallen branches as big as houses block your way to every opportunity. The shotgun slung over your shoulder doesn't help either. It's during moments like these you'd kill for a pair of good gloves. I would. With a good enough reason, like gloves. Finally, I'd reach the track. Typically, you'd avoid the beaten path, but this is concealed enough for the time being. There is nothing like evening walking through the bush. Same about all the dead trees. Some of them are growing back. So many green shots. The gradient doesn't particularly changing. A few minutes of leisurely strolling and you made it to the top. You peek out of the trees and find another clearing. There's a picnic table, a communal barbecue area surround all the sides by the yellow grass. A gravel road runs along the ridge of the dam toward the spillway. You turn to your right and walk parallel to the tree line. Damn, I'm yawning. This trajectory eventually leads to an embankment from which you can slide down into the water. It's a precarious journey, the ledge of the far stepper than you were expecting. You lower yourself to the ground and then try to shimmy down, but quickly lose your grip and slide the remaining 10 meters on your stomach. At the bottom, you mutter various profanities. Get to your feet and take a deep breath. Nothing broken, nothing bleeding. I'm fine. Check your surroundings. There are very little to see. Behind you is a dense brushland swaying violently in the wind. 100 meters to your left is the dam well. You squint your eyes and peer across the reservoir to the opposite bank, but it's too dark to make anything out. The campfire I saw from a radio tower isn't here anymore. Must have cleared out. Eyes in the back of your head. Grab the water bottle from the backpack. You slide the camel off the back of your backpack and open the zipper. Peering in, you see 2-liter bottle, your trusty steak knife, rolled up bandage, and a pack of fisherman's friend for special occasions only. You grab the water bottle and twist the cap off, then land down in the neck halfway in the water. There's probably some unsavory substance floating around, but you can't do a thing about it. Even the rain contaminated nowadays. There is no use being picky. In this moment of relative peace, you take a second to listen to the surrounding world. It's just windy. It's just windy. Nothing even called a kookaburra would surmount that evil gale. Come think of it, I haven't heard of a kookaburra since before the bombs fell. Maybe they're all dead. Maybe they all flew someplace better, assuming such a place exists. I hope it does not. Not much reason to be alive if this is as good as it gets. Tasmania might be better. Shame, but this Bay Strait, another ice age would have been helpful. Don't forget about all those boats sitting in the harbor. All it takes is just a little motivation. Finish up. You twist the cap back off to the bottle, shove it back in your bag, then return to the embankment. Looking up, there's a person leaning over the edge, peering down at you. They are wearing a bandana and scarf. All the other details are how do you say that word? Are obfuscated by darkness. You freeze, unsure of how to react. Call out. You want something? There's a brief period of silence. Stare at one another. Finally, they reply. Do you have food? It's a voice of a girl. Couldn't be older than 12. No. I don't. Are you with anyone else? No, I'm looking for food. You have none? Like I said, I can't help you. What's in your bag? You have those mints? They're not much, but they'll convince her to leave you alone. Give her mints. I've got some mints, but you're not exactly food. They won't do you any good. Okay. She's accepting the offer. You pull the bag off the back and grab the fisherman's friend mints, then throw them up the embankment. She holds her head out and catches them. Thanks, dude. And with that, she disappeared back into the bush of the whence she came. Looking how How could you freeze up like that? She was just a kid. I'd be dead now. But you take a deep breath and compose yourself. I did waste my shotgun. She'll at least, at very least. Once on the flat ground, you'll follow the edge of the tree back toward the dam wall. The wind has reached a symphonious volume. At the dam wall, you look down to the clearing. Nothing is out of the ordinary. The only difference is thin mist encasing the ground. That means the sun is coming up soon. And that means I need to hurry the fuck up. Choose destination. Boom. Transit. That's it. Survive the night. That's it. I don't get to go nowhere. Who's he incoming? Talk to her again, huh? Are you back? I'm speaking in a manner speaking. Oh yeah, in a manner speaking you say, how mysterious. Here's an idea of about you fuck off with your big bullshit. I want details, man. All details. Everything went smoothly enough. I just had a little run with a local. What kind of local? The crazy kind? No, a little girl. She wanted food. I gave her a pack of Fisherman's Friend, and she's disappeared in the night. She was all by herself. Jesus, she won't last long. No, not much I can do about that. Did you at least point her in the right direction? No, I made some bullshit up about food warehouse down south, so she leave me alone. Did I? I don't even remember what I said. That means you are lying. That means you did something bad. At least that's what I'm going to assume. Assume all you want, makes no difference. You're right, it doesn't make a difference. You could have been a Losinian spell, deprived man alive. I still talk to you truthfully. You crave human interaction morally. She be damned. Thanks. Don't get it the wrong way. Look at this. Well, I never met a person so free to perfect image of you in my head. Really, just a character imaginary stage. That's a nice way of it. Look at it. That's what I look at that way. It is. Yeah. Man, I'm so fucked up. I really need to go to sleep. Go to sleep then. Okay, I will. No connection. Now what? Sleep. I turn to sleep on. Backpack and go ahead and leave again. Am I gonna have to read again? That's all there is. I have to go there and then go over here. As you descend from the hills towards the suburbs, a trail runs down the spine. In a distance, the intersection of the Dorset of Bronia Road lies. The car's litter space, all burnt and strapped into parts. One car seems to have been recently set along, judging by the smoke eliminating from the exposed engine block. Now would be a good time to retreat to the back streets. No point in wandering about in the open. You turn left and head to the once sleepy residential area. The trees lining on the road, gray dead, save a single towering eucalyptus house below it, and is all collapsed under the weight of a dropped branch. Click inside. Check inside. For some reason, this mangled dimensal has drawn your interest. You veer off the side of the road and head up to the front steps. There isn't a front door. You press the doorbell anyway, just to see what happens. Nothing happens. Inside, there's an air of despair. Empty bed frames, cupboard stripped bare. Somebody tried to light a fire from the stack of newspaper in the living room, but had no success. It must have been very, very cold night, if it came to that. Stepping into the bathroom, you find a half skeleton, half scorp floating in the bathtub. The right side of the person's face is torn off, exposing the cranium below. Dead maggots float carefree in the unsavory mass of vicious sludge. You hold your nose to block the smell. They could have been my soulmate. Curiously, the person is still wearing their clothes. You try to imagine the last moments of their life, but draw no conclusions. Whatever situation this poor soul found themselves in, the details will be lost in time. Stepping out of the bathroom and into the hallway, you see an open manhole into the roof. There aren't any ladders around, so you grab a chair from the dining table. It's just barely tall enough for you to peek in your head. The eucalyptus branch that crushed the roof lets in some moonlight, allowing you to look around without the flashlight. Someone just ripped out all the insulation. In the far back corner, a taunting frog-mouthed owl observed your actions with indifference. You wink at it and your lower self from the manhole. That's all about there is to see. You walk back out the front door feeling unmoved. The leaves on the eucalyptus rustle away in the wind. The broken zipper in your jacket jingles like a pair of keys. Maybe it's time to find a new jacket. Keep moving on. The streets meanders a little further south, then terminates in the cul-de-sac, from where you and the narrow alley begin to the wooden fences west toward the train line. Once on the other side, you reach the fabled Belgrave line. A service road runs parallel to the tracks. You cross it seemingly through a man-made hole in the chain-link fence, then slip off into the concrete retaining wall into the trench where the tracks lie neglected. To your left, the line runs up the hill. Running up that hill toward the fern tree gully. To the right is Baronia Station, situated direct under the main intersection. As you turn and start in that direction, a car stretches in the distance. You hold your breath and listen for any more noises, but there are only silence. I haven't heard a car in forever. Weird. Trick of the wind, perhaps. After a moment of waiting, you resume your journey toward the station. Getting closer, you begin to make out the details. The derelict waiting room, strained concrete walls, rusted benches, and cracked pavement. All so instantly familiar, even the smell. A nuclear holocaust, and this place didn't change a damn bit. They really built them to last in the 90s. You climb up onto the platform and look around. Predictably, nothing out of the ordinary. People tend to avoid certain locations like these. Guess there isn't much to point in visiting the train station anymore, unless you really like outdated architecture. At the top of the exit stairs is a customer service office. Somehow the glass is still intact. It's probably the only glass pane in Baronia that is a shockwave that didn't smash. Besides the window, it is open ticketing machine. It gets you worried it wasn't like that last week. Someone must have been here recently. Why on earth would they be searching through a ticket machine though? Don't linger, investigate on. See, I'm gonna investigate. You walk over to the machine and peer into its guts. Whoever went in this thing did it in a rush. Most of it, the wires have been ripped out or cut out. There has been spacious empty space at the top right corner. Perhaps the vagrant is looking for whatever used to be there. Either way, it has no bearing on your life. Moving along, you step back from the machine and head through the door of the office. Someone was kind enough to rip out the lock many moons ago. Shame they didn't do some of the PSO box next door. I love to see what I got left in here. Maybe some pepper spray, maybe even a radio. Inside, you find the office exactly as you left. The ticket machine vandal didn't bother to look in here. Good. You place your backpack and the shotgun on the ground and take a seat on the desk chair behind the ticketing window. Wind whistles through the concourse. It sounds like a cry of a dying animal. You take no notice of that fact. Instead, you listen out for anything unnatural. Gunshots, voices, cars. Those are the things you'd like to know about. Just as it was earlier, there is nothing to be heard. Maybe that car sound really was an hallucination. Wouldn't be the first time it's happened. Once, while truly convinced of your installation, you reach into your bag and grab that packet of Fisherman's Friend reserved for special occasions. Suddenly, the realization: you give the mints to the girl at the reservoir. There'll be no Fisherman's Friends today. God fucking damn it! Why did you do that? Your mood is soured. It was supposed to be an occasion. Such the life. You sink into your chair and stare at the window longingly. Back in the day, you'd have killed to be free as you are right now. Nobody to tell me how to live. No societal expectations, no bills, taxes, the whole world at my fingertips. And yet you're still in the same suburb you lived their entire life, running around the back streets like a frightened dog. They said you'd be stuck here forever. If I didn't pull my finger out, how did they know? You try to laugh at absurdity instead of enter the violet coffin fire pit out of the glob of blood into the palm. That's new. Best not to dwell on it. Someone could have heard me. Time to leave. You scoop up your bag and gun and head back through the door inside. Once out of the station premises, you find yourself in open air. The clouds have all but completely cleared. The moon illuminates the city. No flashlight needed. Now, the time you make a choice. Check that guitar shop you've been scoping out, or see if your bottle shop stash is still there. The night isn't long enough to do both. I'll look at the guitar shop. Bottle shop, is the play. Yeah, off through the train station. End up turning left. You'll follow the footpath past of the entrance of the various stores, all burnt to crisp. As you walk, one particular building grabs your attention, the old hobby shop. A faded sign remained the back door half, the rest of the place didn't fare well. Peeking inside, it smells like smoke and death. It looks even worse, exposing wiring, charred plaster, and what may very well be a dead child laying face down in front of the door. It's too dark to be sure, and you don't feel like getting closer to find out. I'm not sure what I was expecting to find in there. It is the same as every other building in this shithole, burnt to crisp. You continue to merry way. The side street eventually spits you out on Verona Road. From here, you turn right and follow the path up the hill toward the strip mall. Strip mall, what a disgusting invention. A glorified car park surrounded in the consumer swank. How did we let that happen? Americanism everywhere. I look. For as much as Australians liked to rag on the Yanks, we sure loved importing all their shitty ideas. You cut the through short. Opinions at the strip malls are not worth energy. Instead, you lower your head and power on the hill, occasionally glancing behind to check anything out of the ordinary. 5 minutes pass and you hit the crest. The hill levels out You can finally see the bottle shop, the promised land. Wandering through the car park, you take a few cursory glances into the abandoned vehicles. One has a cute teddy bear sitting in the driver's seat. Another has a dead cat in the tray of the old ute. You find a pair of moccasins. I can't take those. I have standards. Content that you have seen all there is to see. You head to the bottle shop, sliding doors out front where you smashed a long time ago, probably by a truck. The looters came for booze before anyone else. Aside from that damage, everything else remained intact. An act of God, I think. 2/3 of this suburb burnt to the ground, but not the bottle shop. Calling it a shop, perhaps underselling the place, is closer to a warehouse. One huge industrial floor space filled with shelves, empty shelves now, but once upon a time heaven. You already know you need to look. The cool room, it's out back next to the loading dock. Search the rest of the first place. Let's go to right here. Go and stretch to the good stuff. You've scurred through the place 100 times over. There's nothing here to be found. You set off toward the loading dock, weaving and hoping over toppled shelves and broken glass. There's barely a predictable scent of alcohol lingering in the air. It conjures vague memories of your nostalgia is for losers. You reach your back walls and push through the ceiling high flaps that lead into the storage room loading dock. The cool room is to your left. The door hanging half off its hinges. You peek one head in and you get shocked of the life. You get the shock of your life. Between two empty pallets, a bearded man lies face down in a puddle of vomit. A slab worth of empty VB bottles scattered around him like a crime scene, chalk outline. What the fuck? How did he find those? Kick him? Kick him. You draw your shotgun and send your boot flying to the man's rib. Dog, fucking dog cunt. Get up. Wakey, give up. The man tries to do exactly that, but only makes it for rolling into his back. That's good enough for you. What do you want? That's my beer. You drink my entire stash? The obvious. He thinks he's funny. You gonna hurry up and shoot me? You considering it? Not worth a shell, you're half dead already. Full of shit. You know you didn't have the balls to pull that trigger. Sure. No balls. Balls really don't care, right? No, you leave me alone. I'm trying to relax as you. Can you see? You look at the back corner of the room. Somehow he managed to unscrew the panel on the wall and gets into nowhere. You hide the beer. How? How did you know where to look? The man coughs up luxury and spits besides your boot. I got smarts. I seen you go in and out of here week after week. You ain't half a discreet as you think. Pretty impressive stash you had going. Not rude, not to share it. He's been following. You know about me then? What else have you been up to? I know you live up in the hills. Always seen you walking down from that direction. Motherfucker. Mother trucker. That's about it. You've done well, making it as long all by yourself. Respect. Let's see, shut up. What about him? He's alone? So, you're with other people then? No offense, but you don't look like much of a survivalist. Oh, you know, I drift from place to place, fall in from some people, fall out, repeat every couple months. A bit of charisma goes a long way, brother. Bullshit. Yeah, I doubt that. Okay, I believe what you want to believe. Free country and all that hoo-ha. You turn and look back out to the fridge door to make sure nobody is lurking aside from the rat scurrying across the concrete. Nothing to be seen or heard. Alright, buddy, let's wrap this up. All your VB is gone. You got no reason to be here anymore. Neither do I, as a matter of fact, unless you feel like having a good old reminiscence. Yeah, reminiscence. Do you feel like that? Not interested. Who am I kidding? You ain't got nothing to talk about. You're all frosty and sad and angry and brooding. Not conversationalist. Fucking boring, in other words. He groans and flips into his stomach so he can try to stand up to your amusement. He fails spectacularly, instead of slipping and falling in his face first into the puddle of vomit. Gee shit. Jesus. Give me a hand. Alright. Grab him by his wrist, then yank as hard as you can, and helps flies upward toward you, only managing to keep his feet. A little finesse, brother. A little finesse, brother. Fuck me, almost dislocated my shoulder. Go. Alright. Okay, get going and stop following me. Next time you might be such in a good mood. Oh, hard cunt. I got what wanted tonight. You won't be seeing me again. I am heading all the way south, maybe out into the countryside. I hear Phillip Island is nice. Could take up fishing. Safe travels. Yes, Chief. And with that, he stumbles out on the door, burps, echoes through the warehouse, and struggles to find at the front door. How is he still alive? How is that fair? I should have killed him then and there. It'll be natural selection. You sit on the pallet and wait for a little while, just to be certain he's actually left premises. I'm surprised he has not passed out in the gutter somewhere. In the meantime, I double check your little nook and discovered that there is iron bottles left. He wasn't kidding. He really did drink every single one. Why did I hide it here out of all places? Because carrying a slab of beer in the opens is a surefire way to get caught in a pickle. Even if I don't see anyone around, there's always someone watching. Always. Right? In the puddle of vomit left by the drunk, you spot something that definitely wasn't vomit. It looks almost like a credit card. Grab it. You lean down to the almost credit card of vomit. Looking closer, it appears to be a forklift license. Most have fallen from the coat where he had gotten up. The picture on the card definitely isn't him though. It's a woman, bright pink hair, tattoos covering the entire neck. An old flame? Can't say I'd have chosen the forklift license to remember them by. It's probably a sentimental thing. Maybe I should have gave it back to him. Actually, no, fuck him. The pocket card and the head out into the loading dock. Instead of taking the front entrance, you lift up the rolling door to your left and jump off the ledge into the back lot where the trucks would have unloaded. Back on Verona Road, you feel exhausted. This was a very unproductive evening. All managed to get was a sore feet and unfulfilling cravings for alcohol. Don't fret. Just making it home in one piece. There's always tomorrow. What's this? Gotta go back. Boom. Another scavengers. Alright, cool. Equipment just has all this on. Back to the computer. Establish. Continue. Woohoo. Woohoo. Good morning. Let's keep this short. I got places to be. Don't want to hear how my night went? Nah, I'm leaving. Leaving where? West. I'm coming to find you. Don't try to stop me. Are you joking? No, I'm dead serious. I can't stay here anymore. I'm going insane. Don't be rash. I think about this for a second. You're gonna get yourself killed. It's not safe out there. See, I've been thinking about this for weeks. My mind is made up. Looking for the lady in the denim jacket, or if I'm not wearing that, look for the lady in the worst haircut you've ever seen. Fuck. Okay then. Good luck, and find a gun if you can. Don't use it on yourself. If I don't see you in this life, see you in the next one. Hello? No connection. Disconnected. 3 months later. actually headed out west, though. Got a message again now? Connecting. Dill pickle. Brother, wake up. I'm up. I've been up for hours. Cool. What's the weather over there? I don't know. Warm? Computer says warm. It's warm here too. As warm as it gets at 6 in the morning. Hey. Hey. Hey, guess what? I'm not guessing. Alright, I'll just tell you then. I found a new surfboard. Basically brand new. Smells like pineapples. Why would you smell? Why would it smell like pineapples? The wax. Don't you know that stuff? I haven't been to a beach in literally decades. You should come down to one of these days. I'll teach you my ways. Just a casual 150 kilometers trip. Let me see if I can fit that in my diary. You need to get out more. Better yet, pack up and leave. Didn't most of the eastern suburbs burn? It's crazy you're willing to live in that shithole like that. I know this place like the back of my hand. Why would I leave? Shit, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's boring. That part of the Melbourne was boring before anyone burnt to a crisp. It's probably 10 times more boring now. You don't even have to come my direction. That would be too hard anyway. Why head north up to the Murray? It's a long walk, but you'll have got the time. Why Murray? Free water, assuming it's still flowing. I feel like it would be now. Along farmers look off and stop sucking it dry. I've got a reservoir right in the back of my door. When it runs out, maybe I'll have a change of heart. Boo. I like being alive. You sure do. I do. Great. What on the agenda for today? My light is fucked. I'll probably go and look for a new one. Where at? If you like those generic fluorescent lamps, you probably won't have a hard time getting your hand on one. I doubt that. Every around has been picked clean. My best bet is to head way up north, maybe to Lilydale. Have been meaning to head that direction anyway, so this is a good excuse. Shit, long walk in the middle of the night as well? I know you're nocturnal or whatever, but you really don't make it easy on yourself. I'm harder to spot at night, and there's probably usually less people around. I like the dark. The sun is too harsh. So put that on. I'd go crazy never seeing the sun. Can't skimp on the vitamin D, brother. I'd prepare this shit, remember? I got vitamin pills up in Wazoo. What happens when they run out? I'll find more. I hate when people say that. Such a cop-out answer. Does it matter? It's not your problem to deal with. Wow, I'm invested in your continued survival. Who will I talk to if you're dead? If anyone is dying, it's you. They've survived far worse than fucking vitamin shortage. Don't get cocky. Even basic shit, like the flu will fuck you up nowadays. I've seen it happen, trust me. To who? People, I'm not going into details. I don't have it. No. Fine. I'm gonna make breakfast. Don't eat all your vitamins in one go. I'll try not to. Great. Talk to you again tomorrow morning. Para lock up. Bye. Sleep. Boom. Gotta sleep again, huh? Domain. Now what? What does it say? Get my backpacking good. Get my backpacking good. Alright. Get my backpacking gun and leave again. More story times. Alright, boom, there's all these places on Jubilee Park. I make my way over here. Oh shit, I didn't see that spot. Fuck, should've went over there. There it is, Jubilee Park. It looks exactly how I remembered it. Aside from the dead grass, how long has it been since I was last here? 4 years. The oval is encased in a thin layer of frost. You have arrived from the south side, following the train line and jumping off just before Ringwood. It smells like mud and broken dreams. I walk around the oval toward the grandstand of club's room. The car park is completely empty. Nobody had time to watch the footy in those final weeks. Too busy looting and panicking. No love of the game. Approaching the clubhouse, you're at crossroads. Head into the grandstand. You jump into the steps and At the time, and at least the wooden bench at the top of the stand. This permits you the view of the whole oval. Old advertisements still hang from the fences. Half of those companies went underwater before the bombs dropped. Guess the club just never bothered to take their signage down. Free advertising till the end of time. The cricket nets on the north side of the oval sit empty. To the south is a half-built indoor swimming pool. At least that's what you think it is. It was supposed to be. A piece of rattles away as wind knocks it against one of the steel grinders spanning the exposed roof. You lift your feet into the bench and lay back using your hands as very body pillow. The thing you need from the past is a footy of the footy. If it had that, life would be perfect. Perfect? It's a rash claim, but nobody is around to tell you what to think. As the saying goes, of the tree falls in a forest. Speaking of following, I could fall asleep right now. It'd be easy. Maybe someone would smother me or steal my belongings, but that's beside the point. You consider for a moment to sit upright before things go too far. I'm not wasting the night, I am. You check your watch, midnight. Plenty of time. But Lilydale is still a long way. You leap off the bench and run down the steps toward the oval. Lilydale, here we come. Boom. Yeah, I'm not wasting the night here. Wow, they just dip, huh? Dip where I wanted to go. Look at that. Boom. After Jubilee Park, you headed north into Ringwood, picked up the train line. Thank you, Metro trains, for navigating a breeze. This path leads you all the way up to the line's namesake, Lilydale. As you run as last bend before the town appears, you come across a bizarre scene. A woman standing behind a foldable table right next to a train track. An electric lamp sits at your feet. You approach cautiously. She eventually looks over your way and waves. The wave back whistle, simultaneously holding your shotgun in full view. Lip balm merchant, come closer. What's the deal? Why you gonna shank me? Don't you be silly. I'm just an old lady. Look at my table. Be closer. You walk right up to the woman's table. She dressed in a floral patterned jumpsuit, unlike you've seen even before the bombs dropped. Judging from the gray hair and wrinkles, she must be well over 60. Laid out on the table before her are countless sticks of lip balm, Every single flavor you can think of is available. Lip balm merchant. Pursue as you please. What the fuck? Oh, and would you like putting your gun away, please? She's harmless. A shotgun won't be necessary. You sling the firearm around your shoulder. Thank you, dear. Dear. She called me dear. So, are you interested in buying? You look back at the table. There is so much to choose from. Cola, watermelon, coconut, honey, cough syrup. Why all these? I'll be honest, I'm a little confused. This feels like a weird dream or a trap. Where are you from? Well, back towards Baronia. I live up in the hills. Where exactly? Well, that's my little secret. And what brings you up this way to the city? I came to find a new light. My light shit itself, so I came up here to find a new one. My logic was that this part of the city was probably less burnt. You'd be correct. It's very much not burnt. Good to hear. That's good news. I guess I should be on my way then. No point in wasting the night. But wait, you haven't bought anything else yet. The motion's down here. I hear a collection of lip balms. Look at this variety. How much? What are you expecting to pay with? Whatever you like. A box of matches? I've got quite a few boxes of matches. How many chapsticks will you get for one box? Get me 5 sticks. Deal. I think that's a fair deal. Hag. You step a little closer to the table, now gripping a knife in your hip pocket. The woman smiles awkwardly, completely aware of her impending doom. You just pull a knife out on you. Just as you pull the knife, you hear a sound of rustling bushes behind you. Oh, here comes some returning customers. Damn. I was about to pull a knife on her. Alright, she pulls over your shoulder. You release a grip on a knife and spin around. You see 2 men walking up the hill. The one on the right is holding a spotlight. He shines it directly into your eyes. meaning you can't get a good look at what they're carrying. Hey boys, the spotlight is blinding. You cover your eyes with a forearm. Morning, it is morning. I'd say so. 2:30. Irish accents. The one holding the light finally points at the ground. You can now see two men, both dressed in the same uniform. Cop gets up. Coral yellow vests, navy blue pants, and a shirt, racial flex tape running across their chest. Guns in their hips as well. Exquisite. Who's the lad? I am. A potential customer, I would hope. Business is booming. What's your name, son? You look at the man up and down. He's the tallest of two and has Calver vest on. Yay! Yay! What's up, Jasmine? Jazzy. Yeah, I'm not playing this game. I think it's like just a story game. So I haven't even did nothing. They're just reading most of the time. You look the man up and down. He is the tallest of the two. I already read that. Probably calls himself the leader, the boss man. You ain't gonna answer? No. Name's not unimportant. Okay, the patty of INC, easy that was. Cool. That's what I get up. What's that get up for? I'm playing pretend cop. Pretend, he says. They both laugh. The sound is like nails on a chalkboard. You pretend to laugh along with the men. Not really in your nature to try and fit in, but both have guns, so the laughter eventually besides you and stop, and you laughing too late, leaving the men staring at you curiously. Patty, I don't like he's from here. Obviously. He stares at the shotgun on your shoulder. A bit primitive, don't you think? I'd be scared to shoot the thing. Might blow your fingers off. It does the job. I pull the trigger on the person on the other side back to the paste. It is what primitive mean by primitive. Sheesh. You might wanna ease up. What he said. That's one of the social anxiety. Maybe a fear of abandonment. Look at the way he's standing behind his leader. How much time you spent alone. Seems to me got a few screws loose. You don't respond. Just kidding, ya mate. Says, fuck this cunt. If his buddy wasn't here, I would have gouged his eyes out. Hey, this fella wasn't giving you any trouble before we came up the hill, was he? Oh no, not at all. Good. He exhales through his nose and loud enough that everyone present is here. That's down to business. Exhale. Now, let's do a little interrogating. I'm guessing you came from the south. You up this way for a particular reason? I'm on the hunt for a new light. I had a feeling I had to find a new one here. Word on the street, Nundale is basically untouched. No fires or anything. New light? Or are you planning on stealing one? Seriously? I don't get what you mean. You're making it sound like I'm not allowed to scavenge for supplies. I have a missed memo. Maybe in a different way up here, the law, order, are king in this part of the world. These uniforms we ain't got to show. Hey, neither are guns. He pulls a pistol and spins it around his index finger. Probably spent months practicing that. So if you're up for steal or scavenge, as you seen it, you're shit out of luck. Our job is to keep a sort in order or out of action wherever faster, usually latter. He winds up in his eyes. What is it? His eyes widen, or he widens his eyes in case you didn't catch that occasion as you did. So you're undesirable or you're gonna fall in line. They're loose cannons itching for a stupid or for a reason. Don't do anything stupid. You need to answer that. I need to know your sort of suffix to say. You'd better off turning around and not coming back. Her name is Anne. She ain't selling today. The woman avoids eye contact with you, feeling on the gun holds and steadying on your hips. No more words. I'm out of luck. Very well then. In that case, you won't be seeing me again. Or maybe you will. It's a small world. You don't reply. Right. On your bike. Fucking pigs. You take 2 cautious steps backwards up on the train line. Then you're sprinting fast and you laugh. Watch out, son. A bullet whizzing past your ears. You keep running. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yay!
Hi, Emily. Auntie Emily. Desmond was here too, huh? Jasmine came by. Just playing this game, but I guess this game is like all reading. How are you doing? Let's see. Another bullet ricochets off the steel tracks, and then 10 more birds on the drive. Wall tree, it trunks, it barely protects from oncoming fire. Quiet, listen. The silence issues. A few minutes pass and sneak quick glance where the 2 cops were, and only to find they vanished. The woman with the lip balm is gone as well, but her table remains. I need to get out of here. You scan on your surroundings. The track runs south through the exposed section and parkland throughout hundreds of meters. Descent into the trench. Run. Look behind. There is nobody there. They must have gotten bored. You drop to the ground and sit with your back against the dirt wall. Deep breaths, we're okay now. The moon peeks out from behind the cloud and it illuminates the world. The concrete retaining the wall opposite of you is covered in graffiti. You take the moment and read all the messages. Doing good, how you doing? I'm good. I'm doing good. Just been playing a lot of games online now. My back. I'll take a break after this and go eat. Just wanted to play a little game, a little bit. Games today. Dogs run the city. They sure did. Free world ain't free. It's all free now. Scan your eyes in the wall. Something falls in the sky and lands on your feet. A shotgun shell. Merry Christmas. Yeah. Playing a bunch of games come out. I'll play with Steven and Jesse. It's hot outside I think it's been getting hot. Some sunny days on. Have barbecue at the park. Barbecues at the park soon. Remember we used to have a bunch of barbecues at your house? You used to have barbecues at your house? In the back, huh? The pajama party was the last party. Cinco de Mayo party, Gotta have a Cinco de Mayo party. I think that'll be it's coming up soon, Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo party. And we should have mariachis, remember like we did for Grandma Felipa, Grandpa Jesus? Mariachis? I think we should do that, party for Mario's graduation. What? Mariachis. Should have a mariachi band. I think we saw that, like Big Victor had it on his phone when we were at the mariachis. When we're at Aunt Maggie's house. We see Grandma and Grandpa. We should do that again on mariachis and the party. You scramble to your feet and turn around, standing on the top of the embankment and both their guns drawn. That's our gift. Go on. Chuck her in there. I have two shells. I couldn't get both of them in right. And before you think about putting that shell, college graduation having party June 14th. June 14th. It's like 2 months. 2 months, huh? Their chests. Well, I want to. Never mind. Better to stay still. Sorry about those pot shots. I took earlier. Wasn't trying to hit you, so there is nothing to be afraid or really all in good fun, as they say. Let's see. We thought up an idea of you running off like a scared dog. We want to do a little activity, kind of hide and seek, except with high stakes. That's why we gave you shotgun shells. Evens the playing fields. They're both grinning like madmen. The way it goes, we give you a minute, a head start. You scurry off into whatever you go, and then minute is up. We follow, hide and seek, cat and mouse, whatever you want to call it. What does that mean? Get shot? Yeah, good way of putting it. Two sides, two of you and one of me. Seems one side. Wow, that's life, I suppose. Life isn't fun when it's fair, is it? He's right, isn't it? Hit the nail on the head pad real good. I'm killing him first. Okay, your minute starts now. Boom, you freeze. Where the fuck do I go? One minute passes from the train track door, filled burnt out houses. Nowhere to hide, run here. Suddenly the world lights up in red. You turn around to see flare flying up until night. It's beautiful. You keep running, streets, footpaths, leather boxes, abandoned cars, and trees trumps whiz through the scarlet burnt. Soon enough, you start standing in the middle of the oval, dried up cricket pitch in the center of another. Flare shoots up as glance back and spot two men merging from behind the Commodore chute. They've seen me, but they are too far to take a shot, but that won't be the case for long. You tighten your straps, your backpack, then make for what it seems to be a shopping center, roughly 50 meters in the oval park car. Continue. I'll get them in there. This is perfect. Let me know. Hey, meet you in that shopping center. One of them, can't remember which, gives the thumb. They're cooperative, silly little men. At the front door of the shopping center, you use the butt of your shotgun to break the window, then carefully shooting through the gasp. You see that? Meanwhile, Jazzy is dropping yeet while Emily checks in theater, hopefully life and barbecues. Reminiscing about upcoming graduation on the bat. What is she lazy? So about celebrations and memories in Spiderland today. Graduation goal and barbecue season. Now where to? There's a fresh food market to where right DVD store. Head down the shores halfway. Physical media, my favorite. You slip under You slip under the shutters, find a place within one of the many aisles. Then you wait and listen. The display stands are filled with brim, DVDs and CDs. You almost entirely hidden. You should anyone think to look in there, hoping they do. After a few minutes of waiting, you haven't heard anything. Peeking through one of the holes in the shutters, you see a cat running down the escalator in the basement car park. Kitty. Reserving the DVDs, you line aside if you have multiple classics, or at least heard one of the classics of the movies ever. Two accounts. Have you seen that one? Pigs are cool. While reminiscing about the first time, direct theater glimpse, a gunshot echoes through the building. Came from the basement where their cat ran moments ago. You head back to the shutters and peek through the holes toward the escalator. There they are. Emerge from the basement, seemingly on the cue. The morning sun spills through the skylights above. Nice place. I could see a shootout happening here. Lots of cover, lots of shit that will gonna spark and fly. John Woo style. It's a good place to bleed out. Grab your DVD case of one of yeah, I had two accounts. I have one on my computer and then I have one on my iPad. Have my iPad and then have my laptop so I could see. So I could type on one and then I could just watch my other one. You see, you grab the DVD case from one of the shops. Let down the shutter, then lift in the high enough gasp. Neither cops noticed they disappeared in the store. Prepare. Lower South count into the stomach shotgun newly. Let's hope the shell they gave me wasn't a dud. First thought it was someone else. Someone else, huh? Two Deeders. We got two of them. A few minutes passed. Hear laughter echoing through the shopping center. Hurry out. Eventually laughing dies down. Make sure shotguns fire. Kill. Close your eyes and pull the trigger. Force the shot knocks in the wind lungs. Sounds promising. Bullet flies through the shutter. Feel sharp pain through your thigh. One of them is still alive, and I'm out of bullets. Time to problem solve. This kind of thing, another bullet piercing through the metal. just narrow, missing your head. Get up, get up. You leap on your feet and dive over the front of the store, completely ignored to the blood running down the side of your leg. Now what? I need to answer that as the shutter in the prone behind the flies, revealing one of held right to point pistol directly to you. Duck. You duck behind the cash register. Multiple shots ring out, shattering the glass cabinets behind you. Get out, get out, get out here. He fires 4 times, and stack of DVDs sitting in the counter fall into your head. I'm not kidding. I'll die. It's okay. Dare counter C. Oh. Suddenly, the sound of multiple shells falling over one by one. You hear? One final gunshot directly to the roof, this time, then silence. That's my cue. Merge. You pull thrustly a snake knife and appear over the counter and lays down on a pile, the blood pool pouring under his torso. Looking into the concourse of the shopping center, you catch sight of dragging himself across the floor towards you. His gun is nowhere to be seen. What's up? Are you okay there, buddy? He continues dragging himself toward the DVD store. What's his plan? Does he think I'm gonna fix him or something? Please, step out the counter and walk over his corpse. Is he? Yep. There sure seems a weight about you, and you're nearly done. And has no reply. And him analyze his wounds. Red stain, sleeping start doesn't have fatal though. How should we do this? This stand and think of a moment. Leon grabs your ankle and begins to cry. You don't stop him. Life can be easy when you're a cop. Please, bleeding out. Sorry to hear that. That's not good. How long do you think you'll last? I need cloth. Stop bleeding. Should have went with us to Hearst Castle on this weekend. Your mom, Rick, and me are leaving Friday, coming back Sunday. Oh yeah? You guys are going to Hearst Castle on weekend? Going to Hearst Castle? Give it rest, think. Something. It'd be good to go down over there, huh? Be nice. Something, what's a novel around here? You look back over DVDs. Let me see. Oops. See, boom. Disc. Leap over and head into the DVD shop. Which DVD? Littering the ground, movies, all genres. You need something that it might write about in a paper funny headline. Look at them all. I'm spot for it. Rub in your hairy chain. Time to pick. That's a big hole you got there. Right. Been hit back in the wound. Soft man ways. Shirt is. Watch the moment. Amuse. Act. Right. Help me. Help me out. Tie right. Then tighten it as much as you can. Shh. Relax. Tie down. Moment. Calm down. Yeah. Okay. He lets out deep breath, rolls back, and closes his eyes. The moment he took the DVD out of the case. Now, what do we do this? Impact the disc closer. It's sharp, but not sharp enough to slash. A lot force would be required. I can make that work. Bend down, ready. Heads up, buddy. He doesn't open his eyes. Shit, he's almost gone. Gotta be quick about it. You place the disc right above his Adam's upright boot. Chairs. Seems aware. Spin him out. See you in action. You take a deep breath and push your right foot down. Much power pierces his skin through right. Choking on the left foot, some sport falls out wildly. He's awake now. He barely visible behind the geyser of blood in the Jurassic Park 3 disc. Laughing out loud, respect. A minute passes, loses his strength to struggle, then his strength a lot to live. One final cough and good night. Thanks for everything. Such a life. Best luck in leather stained blood. I must nearly 7 in the morning now. I gotta get out of here. You turn towards the exit, then yelp. Sir in pain, your thigh return, looking down, the red stain seeping through the fabric and trousers. Well, shit, that's a problem. Later, you lift your eyes and exit and start hobbling. You just ricochet, peace. Limp out of the air. The sky is bright and burning. It's been weeks since you felt skin, sun. You squint and push on. My schedule is fucked. Boom. And I head back home. Finally, it took forever to read. Finally. Sleep. Computer. Come connection. Boom. Hello. I'm here. Where the fuck have you been? Looking for that new light. Yeah, did you get lost or something? Ran into deviants and they're dead now. Okay. What? Are you good? I'm not following. Are you aware of your surroundings? Can you separate right from wrong, sort of thing? Where do Are you good? I am good. Good. So you think you killed somebody? Who were they? Wanna be caught, weirdos? Oh shit, maybe we did deserve it. Use your shotgun or something? I use a bit of everything. Shotgun, knife, CD. I'm not gonna ask about the CD part. You should. I've got creative with it. Keep it to yourself. I'm not detail murder. Yeah, murdered. They deserved it. I'm sure they did, but say it. You look kind. Look, I'm gonna be honest. You keep kind of freak me out, especially as of late. Maybe something getting lost in translation, but the way you describe your escapades and in the outside, well, let's you just say alarming. Define alarming. I think I'm losing a touch of reality. Maybe not. For all I know, you're just making everything up to sound mysterious or some shit. I'm the real deal. Are you sure? Sarcasm isn't interesting personality trait. Damn, the computer died on there, huh? Yeah. No time to play game. Yeah, it's a game, but I don't know, it just has a lot of reading. It's like a reading game. Okay, it says my battery 0%, 12%. Hello? This is bad. What is bad? I think my battery just shit itself. Heard a thunk on the computer says 0%. I think. What about the backup? 12%. Damn. Damn, nice knowing you, dude. I tried to find a light bulb. My light bulb went out, and then my computer's going out. Backup battery's going out. I have to go find it. I can live in the dark. It's okay. Probably some loose wires on the solar panel or something. Easy fix. How long? 12% last. About a day. Don't waste your time talking to me then. Get out and fix it. It's the daytime. I'll wait till it's dark. Seriously? I don't know, like the light. How many times I would have had this conversation? You're cooked. I'm the opposite of cooked. I'm raw, white and pale. I have spent 2 hours putting my leg back together. I can live without a little electricity for the time being. I guess spending all your time in the dark makes it easy. Go crazy then. I'll be on schedule tomorrow, 6 a.m. sharp. Yeah. Sure. Till then, don't get scalped. No connection. That's it. What's connection for that guy? Man, what to do? Sleep. I gotta sleep. Another day for this guy. 180. I think I'm almost done with this game. Now, get the backpack and gun and then leave. This is like the only part. See, then I go back and then I just talk to the guys again. I talk to the spots. I think this is a spot I never went to. You push the tin sheet cover on the entrance bunker and away you drag yourself into the cold dirt. Trees all the way around. Here it is, soaked in moonlight. Now let's go up to the house. You start off on the dirt track towards the wrench place. I wonder how bad the smell will be. He's been sitting here for a while now. At least time we checked, the bungalow was over 2 weeks, and wanted to see if someone had set off the traps. They hadn't. Jackie was the only stupid enough to fall apart. Poor bastard, at least I have someone to talk now. 2 minutes later, he dropped the ground and commando the remaining up the hill. In usually sharp stick jabs your recently acquired bullet wound. Or for the fuck's sake, what does your mommy Dan? Peering crest to the 70s bungalow, sitting century clear, covering up the windows, hide its contents on the roof of set solar panels and satellite radio antennas. Looks like the same time, probably because it is. Satisfied and the coast clear, you stand up the hobo into the clearing. This is just a perfect place for an ambush. I'm standing in the open with the hole in the pants. It's just like starting a shitty joke. At the door of the bungalow, you take a rusty key from your backpack and shove it into the padlock, holding the door shut. It snaps half as you twist. Excellent, hilarious. It can't be sunshine all the time. Try the roof. Back into my house. This is a new low. You have broken into a million other houses. Ownership isn't real. Suppose so. Maybe through the roof. I'm pretty sure you can just lift the floorboards. If I go underneath, it'll be easier. You drop your ground and shimmy through the hole and rotten planks of wood lining the bottom of the structure. It's dark and dank down here. Smells like rotten meat. Good old Jackie. Feeling around in the dark, you find loose floorboard and still nailed in, but you have trouble pushing it out of the place with your foot. The board is right, follows soon after. Will my head fit through there? You slide around, lift your head through the gap. Your ears scrape against the wood, but you don't mind. Now lights. There are no lights. The room is completely dark, save for a red glow of a battery display. Red means bad. Candle, it is then. You awkwardly slip your bag off to a back rummage looking for a candle. One sits on the very bottom under the collection, wrist watches. You grab it and place onto the wooden floor of the compound. You strike a match and hold it to the wick. The room lights up, reassuring orange glow. The flame holds. You loosen a few floorboards and then jump into the room. It looks all different, huh? Look at this. Look at that. dead or something? Mountain highway. What is this? Hello. Long time no see. You left me here. It's been weeks. Life got in the way. I was busy. I can't babysit you. It's cold. Here is a leak in the roof. My clothes are dirty. I had no place for a man to live. Don't you have any empathy? I do. Of course I do. Sure thing, buddy. I am still alive. Don't talk like that. What are you doing here? Maintenance bunker has no power. Up. Battery. Wait, backup battery is gone as well. Very odd. Shit luck. I've been fixing it. Don't you know what happened? You've been here the whole time. Seen anything out of the ordinary? What? Tell me what happened. Listen to yourself. You completely lost it. I have a knife in my ribs and 3 darts in my head. What the fuck do you think I would be seeing? Oh, I'll give you a clue. It's red and hot. I know you're not alive, real or real. This doesn't mean you can't interact like normal people would. Oh, normal people is what you aspire to be? Nobody is normal. Not really. Not such a thing as normal anymore. When I say normal, it's like back when society existed. Old normal. You know what I mean. I want to talk like coworkers would, or people at a coffee shop socializing to fill the silence. That's cute, but what about the batteries? I thought you were here to fix them. You got all the night to fix that. It's not a big deal anyway, so let's talk like normal people. I've gotten years without social interaction. Why would you hounding me over it now? Just please do it. You don't fucking know. Just do me a favor and play along. Okay, we're talking then. Like normal people, you have honors. What shall I say? What do people in coffee shops talk about? What's been happening? Eat anything good for dinner? Crazy weather as of late. Get up to anything lately? Oh, come on, man. Small talk. That's right. Yeah, small talk. Think up character to play. You'll be easier that way. This is fine. Give me a second. Okay, start again. Let's see what we can endure this. So, got any food recommendations, recipes perhaps? Perfect. Just like a coffee shop person. Not really. Last time I ate out, I got food poisoning. Would you eat seafood? That's my guess. Steakhouse. Steak was fine. The buffet is what got me a reckoning. Fuck buffets, man. Stupid idea ever. All you can eat though. Have you considered that's all you can eat. Just saying words gets me excited. Although you can eat except but soggy vegetable, dry meat, worst pasta salad known to man, I'd rather go up the street to McDonald's. Although, oh wait, he's so negative, even when playing character. Tell you something that happened the other day. I was serving a customer at work, doing usual sales pitch about why they should buy this dishwasher, yada yada. At the end, when I'm almost certain I've got a sale, I know this one. The guy walks out and goes buy it online. Yup, fucking asshole. I put it all my effort and gave him the pros and cons, and he threw a few extras in sign of my goodwill. And he does that. Some people, man, I almost ran out after him and boot through his teeth. Retail sounds like how you paid commission, right? Remind me never to work in that place like that again. I can't imagine the stress. That was good. Was it empathy or compassion? Some days I will pull into car park. I fantasize about driving my car through the front window straight into the manager's office. If anyone is on earth worth peculiar manslaughter charge, that's him. Stuck up cunt. You might want to be cool a little. Anger isn't a virtue. You haven't met my manager. He thinks he's top shit, always strutting about the joint like he invented the fucking light bulb or something. Brother, you're working on the failing home appliance store. It's all downhill from here. Wretched, he burned when alive. Not only did I say, don't even think it. Everything is normal. The bombs haven't dropped yet. It should just quite. Maybe I'd be on the duel. But at least I wouldn't wake up every morning wanting to kill myself. That's rough, man. I'm not equipped to deal with this shit. Maybe I will just end it one day, walk into the store and dome myself right in front of the old mate. Really ruin his week. You need a professional help. Maybe normal people don't talk like that. This is my character. I'm depressed retail worker. Tale as the old time. Hell, I don't know that better anymore. I would. It's over. You couldn't even manage a conversation with your voice in your head worrying stuff. I tried. You're so far off the deep end, it doesn't even matter anymore. Keep talking to dead bodies. We live in our brain world. Leave ambitions door. Stop. I'm not insane. Whatever helps you sleep at night. I sleep, hold it. There's noise from outside. I hear ya. Quiet, quiet. Shotgun, shotgun. Here's something. He has a fucking darts in his head and a fucking knife in his stomach. Bunch of CDs floating around. What was that? my god. Hello. Hello, are you there? Am I going insane? You went insane 6 months ago, mate. Thanks for the input. It's Julie. Remember me? Julie? I know you hear me. I saw you crawl in there. Julie? What the freak, Julie? Me? Julie Woolley. Surely I haven't forgot. I said I was going to find you one day. I'm here. No? No? Prove it. I have a shotgun. Give me one good reason to believe you. Oh, alright. If you'll allow me 1 second to think of something. Did I even load this shotgun before I left? Hey, act natural, not weird. Yeah, she'll come. She came all the way this to meet you. To meet me? Oh, I know. I don't remember the last thing I said before we stopped messaging. Damn, that's like hella months before then. They were talking online, and then 3 months passed, and she never came. And then plus probably longer than that. So it's been like months. And she made it. If that's even her, or a monster or something, I don't know what it could be. Or maybe he is going crazy. Alright. If I don't see you in this life, I see you in the next one. If I don't see you I see you in the next one. I do know I said. Oh yeah, that's the last thing she said, I remember now. But really, it's her. I'll interrupt your silence as a positive sign. Can I come in? Not through the front door. The key for the padlock snapped in half. I can't open it. Oh, I can't crawl. Can't I just crawl under the floorboards then? That's how I got in. Oh, can I just crawl under the floorboards then? That's how you got in, isn't it? Okay, come in. No, stop. What? Why? What's wrong? Look at me. I'm a corpse. She'll take one look. She'll take one look and faint. You can't let her come in here. It's supposed to be our little secret. Okay, I'll just explain the situation. The fucking situation, go ahead. Give her a reasonable explanation for why you keep a dead body in your house. And then watch her run away screaming. So that dude's dead, huh? He's just been talking to a dead dude then? That's crazy, huh? Because he has no one to talk to, and then that chick finally comes, and then she's gonna think he's crazy for just talking to a dead dude the whole time. The fucking situation. Oh, I already ran that. Fair point. I suppose you're right, huh? Are you talking to me? See, look at you. Thinks you're talking to her, so. Shit, keep talking to you out loud. Fuck this bungalow. Get her someplace else, far away. Practice what you preach and act normal, yeah? Normal, easy. Come in. Don't do that. No. You'll hurt yourself. Just wait out there. I'll come outside. But it's raining. No matter. I've got an umbrella. Oh, okay, sure. We'll stand out in the cold then. I love standing out in the cold. Sarcastic as ever, huh? By the way, what's your name? By the way, what's your name? I never bothered to ask you when we were messaging. The fuck is your name? I don't. Think of something quickly before she gets suspicious. Ted. Yeah, whatever. Good enough, Ted Bundy. My name is Ted. Ted. Like Ted Bundy? Get out of here with your umbrella. I'm drenched. Give me a minute. Sure, just a second. Umbrella on the wall. Grab it and crawl on the floorboards. Take her far, far away. Alright. Where's that? Where's that hole that I came from? Alright, take my umbrella. And then I can go under the floorboards. Alright. Down in the mud of the beneath the bungalow, your eye spies bright orange light shifting about in the open air. She brought a lantern already, smarter than I am. You spin her around and start crawling toward the gap in the wooden planks. Fuck me, I'm covered in mud. She'll think I'm a swamp monster. You go down there. Yep. It's a bit tight. Give me a second. Okie dokie. The umbrella and shotgun make maneuvering somewhat difficult. Still, you crawl as fast as you can. Your breath hesitating as you approach the exit. I wonder what she looks like. You'll take what you get. That sound ominous. I can't afford to be ominous. They are already peering through the gap in a wooden boards. What is it? In the wooden boards is a woman's face. You stop crawling and squint, trying to make out the detail in the darkness. Julie, at least you get your feet before you start checking me out. Good lord. Right, who cares what she looks like, right? I need a hand. Yes. Grab her hand and wince as she drags out from under the bungalow. What gusto. Look at you, all covered in mud. You jump to your feet and stare at Julie with your mouth hanging up. She looks real enough. I left half of her face and illuminated while the lantern attached to her belt. I could get lost in those eyes. Hi. Hi. Good evening. You look like shit. Excuse me? Is that a way to greet an old friend? An old friend? I hardly know you. She has a point there. Only fucking with you. Open that umbrella, Mr. Ted. Sorry. Right, umbrella. You rip the Velcro strap off the slide of the umbrella open. Julie snatches it from your hands and holds the umbrella against your breast and pocket and fade her denim. Where now? Where to now? Seeing as you aren't inviting me inside for some reason, where do I go? Where do you take the lady in all these times? Don't you have a bunker or something? Yes, but... Well, yeah, I wouldn't go there if I were you. It's a bit of a rough state right now. Can't be bad. I slept in a dumpster the other night. Maybe later, but I'd rather stay out in the open air for a while, wouldn't you? I suppose so. We shall go for a walk then. Show me the area. You never were very good at describing this landscape. I need a visual aid. I could go take her up to the radio tower. That'll be perfect. Romantic evening. You point the north. Julie follows your finger and squints her eyes at the direction. Alright, that way on your bike. Doesn't she want to know where we're going? I didn't say where we were going yet. It'll be surprise. Adamino. Let's go. She is so cultured. You smile awkwardly and start off during the tower. Julie follows close behind, holding her umbrella, both over your heads. Should I ask how she where to find me? Fuck it, who cares? Alright, let's go. Damn, it's crazy, huh? Crazy little game. It's a little story game. I don't do that much, but mostly reading the story. Right. The trip to the tower was made in complete silence, save the splatter of rain on the umbrella. Multiple points you tried to go inward, but Julie would always hold her finger to her mouth and shush. Maybe my voice is annoying. It isn't until you step into the reserve housing and the radio tower that she finally speaks. Holy fuck, that's a big tower. We're going straight to the top. You think you can handle it? I used to skydive for fun. Fuck you. She's so intense. We climbed up there before. Many times. More times than I could count. Good place to see the world. I bet. Is Melbourne still there? I haven't been there this side of the mountain since it all went to shit. Wait and see. I won't spoil the view. Let's just go up there and see for yourself. Alright, we go up then. You hold a hole in the fence open for her as slides through, then do the same yourself. She doesn't seem too disgusted by me. Maybe if I say something funny, I can get her endured. What's funny? Think of a joke. We replaced a date, don't you think? Julie turns back and raises her eyebrow. Whoa there, buddy. Who said anything about a date? God fucking damn it. Hey, I called it what you want. I don't care. Maybe it is a date. Words don't mean nothing anymore. Or they do, but fuck. I don't even know what I am saying. Sentence over. She laughs and heads over to the ladder. You first. I'll give you a boost. She crouches down and creates a platform for you to stand with both her hands. Climb. You place your right boot in her palms and grab the ladder as she flings you upwards. You're a foot taller than me and probably weigh 10 kgs less. Bloody hell, does that mean you have a little protein? What? Human meat? Come on, cannibal joke. That was our thing, remember? Oh right, we never did get around to doing that cannibal roleplay. Move on, your bony ass. I want to climb up as well. You head 3 rings up and pour down that Julie. She bends her knees over and launches toward the ladder. Gotcha. Next stop, top floor. Adamino. Shit, I'm here now. Look at that. I'm gonna get my shotgun. It's her, huh? Okay, I can see way over there, huh? You know, there are a bunch of fires. See lights over there too, huh? Yeah, that's that girl. They were talking on the internet because a bomb blew up and then his computer died on. Please don't. What does that say? This is probably the end then, maybe. I have to go to her, talk to her. Well, look at so many lights. I didn't expect a single one. Why? It's a big place, plenty of people around, even if you don't always see them. Haven't you scared them all off by now? What was that big gun? With that big gun and all? Not for lack of trying. You're telling me the shotgun doesn't keep people away? It's empty. Sometimes I'm not the only person with the gun. Is that what happened to your leg? Oh my leg. I'd forgotten it was there. Might need to repair my pants. It's more blood than denim at this point. What the fuck happened? Last night escapades? No need for detail. Just run in with some baddies. They are gone now. Gone? You killed them? No way. She seems excited about that. Real talk. I always thought you were full of shit when you when we messaged on the computer. Hell, I was half expecting to show up and discover you were actually a woman. Nope. I'm not one for deception. I'm omit and information though. Do what you want to do. Everyone's already dead. What's a few more? Nothing at all. So nice view. I'm guessing the CBD isn't here anymore. Not exactly. I haven't gone and looked myself, but there's any lights out that way. Tells me no need to know. Shame. I kinda wanted to see what was inside of some buildings. Last time I was in, over 5 years ago, I saw a concert at a festival hall. I think it was, I forgot the name's band. I don't know the thing about music. It's not good. I think it was PJ Harvey or one of those British alt rock fucks. Nah, it was definitely her. I don't know her. Would have no clue. Oh, well, it was pretty shit concert. Music was great, but just I went with my What happened? Why did she stop? Finish your sentence. You went with? Just some fuckhead I used to know. Bad memory. Doesn't matter. Yet she still remember them, even all these years later. Sorry, I have a habit of stumbling into the bushes, conversationally speaking. I'm like a coin rolling around one of these donation tubs you used to find at the shopping centers. The fun only lasts about 30 seconds. Fucking hell. Subject change. Did you find someone new to talk to after I ghosted you? I did. For a couple weeks, it was a bit lonely. I found some dude named Dylan. He filled the gaps well enough. What's he like? A bit dull, to be honest. Vanilla cookie cutter. I don't really know how to explain it, but I know what you mean though. He doesn't see the world the way I see it. How do we see the world? That's a great question. I don't have an answer. I see it differently every day. To be honest, my mood swings from a chandelier. Doubtfully, as of late, I've been missing my teether. Someone to keep you level-headed within the bounds of reality sane. I know for a fact that if you weren't around, I'd have slit my wrist or taken a long dive to the lake. That's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. Don't let it go to your head. I haven't discovered the real you yet. I only know the computer. The one without a face or a gun. It's easy to be likable on the computer. Was the computer me the real? Or is this the real me? You look uncomfortable. I'll change the subject again. What do you think that bedsheet up there means? Please don't. Nothing at all. It's been there for years. Probably some cookers thinking God might read it and send those missiles back into the sky. No way. There's more to it than that. An underlining sense of humor. It's almost satirical, I guess. There's gotta be a better word to describe it. I was thinking naive? No. Let her think. Defeated? Like they knew that the message wasn't going to do a fucking thing, but the precisely why they went into the effort and hanging that there. I'm going to nod and say nothing. They already given up hope at this point. They just wanted to see if covering themselves in a veil and iron cynicism would numb the pain. Only one final fuck it before everything exploded. Sure. I think I'm following. My vacant stare says otherwise. Irony never saved anyone. Good chance that artists what does it say? Good chance that artists threw themselves off the tower, probably stood exactly where you're sitting right now, wondering where it all went wrong. Is this a beautiful place to end it? Say nothing. Where did it go all wrong? Where do you think it went all wrong for all of us? I mean, probably the day we found oil in the ground, or the day we figured out how to steam to make tractors go, or the other Dutch East Indian Company was found. Really though? What do you know what I meant? The answer would be entirely opinionated. What use of opinion anymore. The time for changing mind is long past. Sorry, there's enough grim shit in this world. No point adding more. I'll be quiet. Please don't. I want you to keep talking, please. Never heard that before. Are you being serious or just a pondering? The only people I've talked to in the past year were either dead, dying, or scared shitless of me. So I assume you understand when I say all I want to do is sit here and listen to you talk. In that case, well, I'll be here till sunrise. What time is it? My much? What did I say? March says it's about 3:30. Sun will be up in 3 hours, maybe earlier since we're so high up. Plenty of time to shoot shit. Assuming she doesn't push much of this tower. Assuming she doesn't push me off this tower. But why would she do that? Because I'm not like her? I'm a freak? Shush. That's just my anxiety talking. Since when does she have anxiety? I don't have anxiety. What keeps you up at night? I sleep like a baby. I don't dream anymore, which is fine to me. Helps me clear my mind, assuming you're the opposite. Good deducting. I barely sleep. Maybe it's insomnia, but really I think I just think too much. Are they the same thing? Who cares? Sleeping pills would do the trick. We could find some if you like. Wouldn't be too hard. I'm not taking pills. You don't believe in modern medicine? Phobia. I can't believe even swallow neuroprofen. She's got a lot going on upstairs. I wish I could shut off my brain. Like I said, too many thoughts, doubts, and doubts. Whenever I lay down, it's like my heart drains into my skull. Such an odd way with words. What is it like? What's that look for? You have an opinion with my shitty analog? I'm sure it means something, but I don't get it. It means I feel empty in all the wrong places, or something. I don't know. Poetry is hard. You just make shit up and and say it with your chest. It becomes easy. I tend to keep my poetry to myself, or I did. A little notebook I wrote and disappeared last week. Can you remember anything you wrote in it? Most of it, maybe not a word for word, but the feeling is what is important, you know? Not really. I warned you, it's very sad. They're all only words, okay? Wow, what's happening? I woke up this morning empty. I went to sleep empty. Their whole world out there empty. The past is empty. The future is empty. The train left the station. We missed our chance. It's on a hill and watch the trees writhe in the pain. I walk through people's homes and find shattered glass, torn, bare cupboards. It's all the same. All I want is to see something real. I don't want what that means. It's all real. All I can do is wallow. Time passes me by. The sun comes and goes over and over. Nothing changes. And why should it? Yeah. That was good. Sorry. See what happens next, huh? I fucking know. What now? It's the end. Says it's an hour and a half, and I've been playing like for almost 3 hours. Good morning. Reached the end. Boom, that was the end. Yay! That was a good little game. Voila. That's a good little story game. Crazy little story little game. Let me see, what happened to this one? I'll probably just play this little demo right here and then what happened to this game? I don't know. I think I'm just get off right here. Yeah, it was a cool little story game. I had to read, and that dude survived and met that girl online, and then they met each other. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off for a little bit. I just wanted to try that game out. I'm probably gonna eat and get off. Get off. I'ma get off now. Played the game for like 3 hours. Cool background. Yeah, that's my background. Disappear. I might disappear on. Yeah, I just wanted to try that game out. But I'm gonna play tomorrow. I'm gonna play games tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up early tomorrow and play games. Different one. But set the whole thing up. In the background. Picture. There's a picture. That picture looks like real, huh? Looks like real. Oh yeah, the fire? Yeah, I put the fire right there. Yeah, I put the fire. Looks like real fire picture. Background. Let's see. Yeah. See something awesome to me?
Yay!
I'll probably play more games tomorrow. I'll probably get off and go eat and just relax. Wake up early tomorrow. Still early though, but I'm gonna go play. Alright. I'll see you next time. See you. Thanks for stopping by. Love you too. See you guys next time. Can I get a yee?
Yay!
Yee!